Good morning, it's Jan from Twink Stampin. I'm an independent UK demonstrator. Today I've come along to share a project with you that wasn't originally mine. The idea came from Kim Fee of Simply Fairies, and I will put a link down below to show you her project. Yes, it's a little, I actually did this project over the last few days with some of my class attendees, but I wanted to share it with you all because I thought it was so pretty. It is a little box that contains, it's not actually a box, it is a wrapper for your chocolate. I thought this was an absolutely fabulous idea because it's a lovely way of giving a bar of chocolate with a lovely fancy box. It's not, you know, just a plain bar of chocolate as a prezi, as opposed to this. I think you'd get a bit more of a wow, thank you very much. Yeah, lovely idea. As I say, it is Kim Fee's idea. But I just thought I would come along and share it with you today using the lovely hand-penned petals papers. I won't be able to replicate this exactly today because I have run out of these papers. I'm using one of the other ones in the collection. You can see that this packet is well and truly loved. I'm going to be using this one today. It's predominantly green and pale papaya. Not normally my colours, but I didn't want to break into these because I've got other projects I have in mind. These are all that I have left, so I can't show you. Oh, there's my pale papaya card there. I can't show you all of them because I don't have all of them now, unfortunately. That's lovely, that one. Oh, there's the green one. So that one's predominantly green too. We were having a laugh yesterday because green is not my go-to colour. And yet two of my ladies yesterday both love green. So there you go, somebody likes green. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and show you how we've put this together. The chocolate that I've used is the Ritter Sport, which is available in most supermarkets. You can of course wrap anything like this. It's just literally measuring your product, adding the depth, and then the same again with a flap to go over the edge. So it really is quite a simple little project, but I just thought that this was so pretty that I had to share it with you today. I'm going to get that out of the way, and we are going to start. You wouldn't believe how tidy my studio is. I had a good old clear up the other day because of having my classes again. It's been fantastic. It was great to see the ladies back again. I really enjoyed myself, and I think they did too. It was great to catch up. Yeah, it was just fabulous. I didn't realise quite how much I'd missed it. Anyway, we are going to cut a piece of thick white card, and we are going to cut it at 22.5 centimetres by 12. I'm going to do the 12 first, and then I'm going to do 22.5. I haven't got the measurements in inches for this one, I'm afraid. Now you're going to score it at 1.5. Now I'd always do my small measurements this side. Get that out of the way. 1.5. We'll turn it round. 10.5. 12. and 21. You won't believe how simple this project is. I'm going to do all my cutting first. Okay, so that is our wrapper. Then I'm going to need a mat from my cardstock of choice, which is my Pale Papaya. And this is going to measure 11.5 by 8.8 centimetres. So I'm going to do my 8.8 first. 8.8 by 11.5. And I'm going to need 2 of these. So perhaps I should have done it the other way around, but hey ho. I should have done the 2 8.8s. Never mind. 8.8 by 11.5. Yes, you're going to need 2 of these because it's one for the front and one for the back. So that's those 2. Now I'm going to use, I've already cut a strip of the DSP, and this is going to be, 8.3. And you're going to need 2 of these, 8.3 by 11. That one. Just check that it fits. Of course it's going to fit. What did I say? 8.3 by 11. So 8.3. 8.3 by 11. And remember, if you've got a directional pattern, that you take care and remember that you want the 11 to be the direction of your pattern, if you know what I mean. That sounded a bit odd, didn't it? But you know what I mean. So that is our papers cut. I'm going to get that out my way so that I can move my Big Shot over here. Okay, I'm now going to use a piece of white card, and I'm going to cut myself a label because that's the only other thing that I need to cut out now. It's the, which one is it? It's the 3rd from largest. And you're going to cut that out in white. Check my scrap bag. Make sure I've got a piece that I can use, which I have, which just fits perfectly. I'm going to cut that out. You don't need to see me cutting out a piece of card, die cutting a piece of card. I'm sure you've all cut a piece. Okay. So that's from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Bit of a favourite of mine. I've used these loads of times in my videos. Loads of times. Such a nice selection of labels. Pop that in there so that we don't lose it. Okay. Going to get rid of my cutter now. Don't need that anymore. And then we're going to just start to assemble our box. And then we will do some stamping of our flower. I've got everything else out except my stamps and my inks. We're going to stamp and emboss the flower and the sentiment because I love that. the shine it has on it. So we'll just get our... I thought for one awful moment then that I'd cut up my piece of white card. Okay, now what have I done with my box? Here it is. I'm going to pop them out of the way. Let's get my... You need to fold and burnish your score lines. Give them a nice crisp edge. And this should fit our chocolate. Should. This one's all bumpy with the whole hazelnuts. Sad thing is I'm on a diet, so I can't eat this, which is, it is very sad. Now, actually, this is quite bulky, this one, and I think this actual wrapper would need to be slightly bigger. Oh no, the top bit comes over. I suppose, yeah, as I say, I think that needs to be slightly bigger, because if you can see, I've got quite a gap there, and I think it's because this is so chunky. You get a good decent bar of chocolate with this one, this flavour. Yeah, that will go over there. Well, I don't know. That should be okay. But just the tie will be... No, because it looks odd, doesn't it? No, we're going to go with it. Going to go with it. Say it is a chocolate wrapper. It could do with being just maybe 1/2 centimetre more on this particular bar of chocolate. I just assumed that they would all be the same, but this one seems to be a little bit chunky. Anyway, we'll carry on, because the reason being is this one fits quite nicely into the box that I already have, and all I'll do is replace the chocolate. I shall put a peppermint one or something in it. The peppermint one was the favourite yesterday, so I've got none of them left. Yes, it was a favourite flavour. So the hazelnut one is really quite chunky, the whole nut one. Right, what I did next was I placed my ribbon. I don't do measuring ribbon. I'm not, I can't be bothered. So I kind of leaving myself enough to tie myself a nice bow. This is the Pale Papaya ribbon. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. The sheen on that is gorgeous. They are lovely ribbons that go with the sweet. So I popped that in the middle. Then I used my double-sided tape, which I've tidied up. So you wouldn't believe how tidy my studio is, having had 2 classes this week. I had to get it looking decent. Pop that over there like that. It's almost in the middle. It's okay if it's not in the middle. Then I'll take the backing off. Put that in the bin. I definitely need my pick tool for this, which I cannot see. I used it yesterday, so it must be around somewhere. I'm going to have to use this one for now. I wonder what I've done with that. Okay. Right, so next job is to stick these together. with my Tombow. Just put some wet glue. You can use double-sided, it's entirely up to you. Double-sided tape. Pop this on. Whoops, it's a bit slippery. And they look lovely. Lovely, lovely colours. Lovely colours. Very summery, isn't it? Very summery. And we're funny, we have to turn things round to make sure that they're the right way round before we use them. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. There you go. So that's my two mats, and they are going to be going on to my base. Wish I know what I've done with my pick. So I remember getting out and showing somebody yesterday. I can't for the life of me remember where I put it. So this fits nicely onto your lid and your base. Make sure you don't get it on your score line. Make sure you get it straight. So that is, well, doesn't matter which side's the front or which hand's the back. So it's a nice quick project and a lovely way to give a bar of chocolate. There we go. Brilliant. So let's actually use that one, go over there. So that's going to be my front, that one. So my label will go there. So I'm going to stamp now. I'm going to use the hand-penned petals. I absolutely love this font that the thanks sentiment. Really love that font. It looks like somebody's just written that. It's lovely. Okay, I'm going to use let's put this on, try and put it on fairly straight. Right, we're going to be using embossing powder. I need to stamp this down the left-hand corner. Oh, nearly touched it then. Left-hand corner, because I want to lay my flower to the right of my label. Perfect. Just going to put some embossing powder on that now. So I'll bring it over here. You will notice in the catalogue that the clear, the white and the black, I believe, embossing powders are sold as one now. You can't buy them individually. They come as a pack of 3. Excuse me while I just heat this up. Just have a quick look then to see if I can see my pick. That's going to bother me now, not knowing where I put that. Alright, let's just see if I can... There it goes. Looks so nice, doesn't it? Never turn that off one-handed. Okay, Okay, so that is that. That is going to go, as I say, in the centre of my card, and that's going down flat. It's a really nice, quick project. And of course, you can decorate this how you like. If it's for a child or for an adult, you can, male, female, decorate exactly how you wish. Okay, so I'm going to put that to one side now because we are going to do some stamping. I just want to quickly wipe my stamp because I do not want the ink to stain it black. There we go. That'll do. I'll just give it a quick in my well-loved chamois. I really should get myself another one for when I'm filming, so it's a bit cleaner than that. Okay, pop that away, and we are going to use this is the hand penned petals stamp set. It does come with a set of dies, which we will use to cut that out. I would cut it out by hand, but if I've got a die, I might as well, mightn't I? So this is the hand penned petals. That's a mouthful. Available now in the catalogue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you don't have a demonstrator and you'd like a catalogue, please, and you're in the UK, please do let me know. I'm quite happy to send you out a catalogue free of charge. Yeah, just let me know. So pop that to one side and let's get some stamping done. I'll find the scraps again. Get myself, excuse the cutting out and everything, but I do use every last piece of cardstock that I can. Ink up my stamp, and I'm going to actually, I might stamp it again because I might not have left myself quite enough room to put the die on. You have to remember that when you're using a die, not to stamp right on the edge of a piece of card. I'm not going to waste that one. I'm going to pop it there. There we go. That's given me plenty of room now. They come out lovely. I love that stamp. Going to pop some embossing powder over this lot. I'm going to do this one as well because I don't want to waste it. Can use that for a card. Can cut that out by hand. It's a lovely, lovely day here today. It's been a lovely, lovely week, really. I think we just had one day where it wasn't quite so nice. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just heat embossing this now, heat setting it. I think you can probably see that it starts to turn. I'll take it down a bit lower actually. That's not quite so much. Excuse me. Yes, Right, that's done. Sorry about the noise. Cutting it down so that it will fit fit onto my I've got a frog in my throat, excuse me. So it'll fit in my cutter, not my cutter, what do you call it, my embossing, no, my big shot, cutting. Oh, I did leave enough for him. I might as well just, I won't cut them both out, I'll just cut one out. I won't be a second. Just line it up. I perhaps should show you this, how fabulous the dies are. I think I will show you because it is, that's one really lovely thing about Stampin' Up dies. They go right up to the lines, so it's quite easy to line it up. You know. I think, if you have to excuse me just 1 second, I think the key's been dropped off. My key. Sorry about that, ladies. That was my daughter dropping off, my granddaughter. Oh, my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter dropping off a key because they're going out. So they've left me a key. Right. There we go. They're going into town today. I say it's an absolute beautiful day. It's right. Be nice if they were able to walk to the sea while they're down there. Not that I don't think they will, but don't know why we don't, because we live so close to the sea. Do we just take it for granted that we've got it? So it's always going to be there, whereas if you don't live near the sea, you think, oh, you know, go on holiday for a couple of weeks, go to the seaside. All right, anyway, stop waffling, Joe. Here we go. Let's do some colouring. I'm going to do the flower. I'm going to do it in Pale Papaya, I think. Pale Papaya. And then we'll see after that. Now, I could do the large one in Pale Papaya. Or do I do it in pink? I might do this one. So, very easy. Simple to colour in. You know this. The Stampin' Blends are absolutely fantastic for colouring in. I go quiet, don't I? Same as my class ladies, they all go quiet when they're colouring in. There we go. Just put perhaps a little bit of just a little bit. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it might just, there we go. Maybe a bit up there. That'll do. That will do. What colour should we do this one now? Maybe a petal pink. That is the colour that they have put on there. So maybe use that. It's going to look very quite pale though, isn't it? Yeah, it's very pale. I'm not sure I like that, no. No, I don't want that. Didn't think this one through, did I? Which colour would you choose? Because they're very, very similar, those two. What about... I don't really want to use green, any greens. What about we use a piece of... What about petal pink? How about really bold pink? Let's try. Might be too much. I'm going to go with the fresh freesia. That's what I'm going to go with. I know it's not on the papers, but that doesn't matter. I didn't like the petal pink. Petal pink was far too... In fact, they looked very, very similar, the two colours. So, didn't want that. Thought I could hear my granddaughter's little pushchair coming back. There we go. That looks nice. That looks much better, doesn't it? Better, much better than the petal pink. Gonna have to open them. I like to be able to see what's going on in the outside world. Right, we're going to use light soft succulent to do the leaves. You know, I don't spend an awful lot of time colouring. So I really, really enjoyed the company of the ladies this week. It's fabulous. Really lovely to catch up with everybody again. And it almost felt normal. I know we're probably in for some ups and downs again with the different variants that are coming to light. So we just got to all keep our fingers crossed that things go well. Right, I'm doing my Winker Stella as I would. I shall be doing it within an inch of its life. I always think that the Winker Stella brings out the colour. It makes it look richer. So everything is getting the treatment today. There we go. And this is going to go onto my... Oh, that looks lovely. I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop a couple of dimensionals onto the back of my... Oh, the back of my flower. Just to bring it up a little bit. And I'm only going to put them on the flower. I'm not going to put them on the leaves. I want the leaves to be free. So take those off. There we go. Obviously you don't want it coming off the page. Oops. Just fits perfect. It was like it was made to go there. And there we have it. So if I pop my chocky back in, so I really should get some more of that. get the lots of different flavours that you can get. And they're very reasonably priced too, and apparently they're quite nice chocolate. I haven't tasted one myself. I would have done had I not been on this blessed diet, but I've got to start losing my COVID weight, because I don't think I'm the only one around that has put on some extra weight due to COVID. Oops. Oops. Let's just do my bow. I like this colour ribbon. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. As I say, I will change the chocolate up because I know that this one's chunky and it fits perfectly in my other one, but when I've got a new bar, it will fit perfectly into there. And there you have it. That is my little project for today. I hope you've liked it. I hope you've enjoyed it. So I've gone pretty fast. And oh, I'll just put a little gem on there, I think. I'm loving these, I'm absolutely loving these opal rounds. They really are special. Look at those, look. Sparkly. Love them. Because this is not going in the post, I can put one of the nice big ones on there. There we go. Right, that's it. Thank you for stopping by today, taking time out to watch my video. If you like what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, all the details, the products I've used are going to be down below. And also all the measurements, etc. will be on my blog, which is www.twinksstamping.co.uk. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye now.